G'day folks. Well, I had a bit of a day at the yard today. Swapped a tyre over on the machine so I can get the Range Rover moving again after that little Tico incident. I'll include what happened to that in the autopsy video for the unit. I picked all this stuff up today. Little portable DVD players, they're just a generic Dick Smith Electronics China brand thing. 4 of them I think. Yep. Various outlet things, just crap, e-waste. Some microphones, big chunky ones. Got FCC ID. Yeah. All that crap. I just want to say, why do people do shit like this when they're getting rid of something? They've taken a screwdriver and gouged every single LCD panel. I mean, they might have just had dead lasers or something, but they've destroyed the LCD panel on every one of them. Alright, if you're going to throw something out, at least don't do that. Somebody might want to play around with it like me, or try and fix it. They're all wrecked. They've destroyed all the LCDs. So these are junk. The only thing I could do with them is maybe microwave it or run it over. Which is pretty much all I got it for. And the rest of this stuff's just crap. I should have really sorted through it. But yeah. I don't know if these actually are wireless. It's got I just realised it's got a frequency on it, 37.1 megahertz. And I'll bet you there's no receiver for them, so they're probably equally worthless. Might as well take all that shit back and then just keep these things. Wouldn't hurt to put power to it. What would they be? 12 volt. Yeah. Yeah, 12 volt, 120 milliamp. Nothing too special. No, I just thought I'd like to show that. It sucks when people do things like that. It's wrecked. Now the other thing that sucks too is that the cable pits are full of water again today. Thanks to all that flash flooding, the video's gone about a minute worth and now it's just stopped. So this is going to suck for a while. Yeah, I'll get onto Telstra again and try and get them to fix it again and again and again. Oh well, I think I'll go and play with that Range Rover. I'll start it up and move it back a bit so I can take that tyre off. Well, it seems to be working. Let's play the disc, it's got sound. The scratch isn't too noticeable. I mean, if you can get rid of the whiteness of it, it would be bearable, I mean, at a pinch. You stand back here and you wouldn't notice it too much. But only on the black screen markings or the black backgrounds you'll notice it. But there's nothing wrong with it. That just pisses me off. Somebody, I bet you all of these still work. Somebody's just vandalised them all. I mean, push play. Whatever's supposed to be play. Menu. Enter. Yeah, it's working. I'm not going to show too much because this is copyright shit. But I'm only doing this for testing purposes. I haven't watched this DVD for a while. This is Battle Gettysburg. It's really good. If you're into war history like I am, it's a bloody good DVD. Go buy it. Oh. It's working. Well, I'll try the rest of them. I've only got one AC adapter which I borrowed from something else, so that's the only problem. Yeah, it's a bit of a piss off. They're all damaged but they all work. And they've got batteries in them. I didn't realise these things actually ran off battery as well. That one's a bit low, but that one's still plugged in, that works. The white one's had its DC input jack snapped off inside the machine, like it's actually pushed it in. They probably dropped it on the end with the cord plugged into it. It's broken it off the board. So that's a bit of a problem with that one. You have to open it up, but I don't know, they're scratched. Someone's obviously gone to a bit of trouble to scratch them up, so what do you do? Thanks for watching. Yeah, it's amazing what a difference that filter makes. Take it off, blank. So you put this sticky bit of plastic on there, and you can see the image. LCDs are weird. I just pulled this one apart because it was the worst of the lot. I wanted to see what would happen. Never done that before. Oh, it's a shame there isn't a second outer protective layer on these, because, yeah, that's pretty much scrap. Oh well, I think this will be the one that gets the microwave. The panel's really cheap and nasty, it's all just glued together. I nearly broke it trying to get it out. Oh well, what do you do? Thanks for watching. Just for the hell of it, I thought I'd pull the bottom end apart. Got a Zoran chipset on it, nothing too special. Loads of little caps, and what looks like a LiPo battery. It's 2000 milliamp hour, 3.7 volts. Pretty sure that's LiPo. It's got the flat packs wrapped up together. Could be interesting if I microwave that. Yeah, and dangerous. Definitely something I'll do outside. Bit of a shame to nuke so many good caps though. I don't know. It'd be fun to do it though. Yeah, Brad's going to love this. I was just reviewing a comment on the part of the video he filmed of running over the air conditioner. He got the whole thing at the start, like when I actually ripped the sidewall out of the tyre. And he was having a rant about Peugeot drivers as usual, and sure enough now Peugeot's putting ads on his videos. That's just funny. Yeah. That was a fun afternoon though. I just changed the tyre on the Range Rover. She looks a lot happier now. Yeah, this is the one I took off. You can tell it's worn out anyway. Past the wear bars, which is well and truly illegal. And it looks like it's been scalloping anyway. It's dished out. It hasn't worn on the outside, it's just the inside. So if anything, it's probably overinflated. Well, before I got it anyway. But yeah, anytime you can do that with a tyre, you know it's bad. Stick your whole thumb in it. I can see inside. It's gone through there, and as it's collapsed, like sitting on the air conditioner, the tyre's gone down and collapsed, it's just gone straight up and through it. Whoops. Oh, I'm going to keep finding some more junk tyres. This is fun. Except for the whole changing part, that's a bit laborious. And trying to get the beads to seat on these wheels. Next time I take one off, like take this one off, I'll show you what I mean. It's really hard. Part of the bead will seat up like that, but you'll find that the edge of the bead will be tucked under. Not so much on the back, but in the front there's a big step in there, and you'll find much of the bead will tuck under that, and you just can't seat it. You'd risk an explosion if you pump too much air into it. So you've got to get it to come up evenly all the way around. It took about 10 times to get that second tyre to seat properly. Not the best design, for fitting wise anyway. Yeah, that's the one I fitted this morning. Same deal as the other one. They're all approved for this style of rim, but they just don't seat very well. They're just hard. Not well, but hard to seat them. But that's right now. Same with the front one. That's too good to trash. I'm not going to run anything over with this because it's still got like 8mm of tread on it, and it hasn't gone all hard and plasticky. It's ever so slightly cracked, but it's still rubber. It's not plastic. I just had a thought. Since I found these at the scrapyard, and they inevitably would have ended up in the steel pile because they're not classed as cable scrap or anything like what they were mixed in with. What happens to the LiPo battery when, say, the excavator smashes it open along with all the other ones and they start cooking off? I mean, imagine a few of these things cooking off in the centre of a pile of scrap metal, which is all appliances and shit which has flammable plastics and lawn mowers with fuel tanks and oil in them. What happens when they cook off? I have seen a scrap pile go up in flames before, and it took roughly a week for it to burn itself out. They kept pouring water on it, but it just keeps running off the sheet metal that's in there, and the fire burns underneath. It gets under the sheet iron and burns out the washing machines and other shit that's in there. Old tyres and plastics and oil. And yeah, you just pretty much leave it and just let it burn itself out. But considering where some scrap yards are and waste disposal facilities are, well, a fire could be quite devastating. So yeah, your old-fashioned NiCad batteries and things like that, they're pretty safe. Like, this won't catch fire if you crush it or do anything to it. I've never seen one. Well, they get hot, but they don't burn up. LiPo's just scary. I mean, I know they exaggerate some of the dangers of them, but I have seen what happens when you puncture them, or overcharge, or submerge them in water, and it's not fun. They make a hell of a mess.